It's that word you're using again.
Speaking of narrative, we're live.
See, you always do this shit. You just
It,
come out of nowhere.
it's called
Okay,
comedic.
and I meant to confront you about that too.
It's called
Like when you said that how I asked last time, wait, we're live? And you were like saying, yeah, I said it. You said it in the beginning. You were like, oh, we're live by the way. Like you said it too fast. That's why I couldn't hear you.
again comedic timing. It's called coming in hot.
I fucking hate. Here I am trying to be professional and
I've already told you this is we. Welcome to the Undisputed Arguments podcast, and we are the most unprofessional podcast on the planet. We don't even got it's almost not even a real podcast because we stream straight from the PlayStation camera. We could probably do it other ways.
well,
Styles,
bitch,
you
that's somewhere.
Styles,
Anchor,
you what?
Anchor.
Anchor what?
It's an app that you can start a podcast there, but we haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we can do it there. You recommended Zoom call a few weeks ago,
Yes, by
but
Catfish. Courtesy of Catfish, since that's how they're recording their episodes. Shout out to
but
Catfish.
but they're professional and we are completely unprofessional.
So,
So introducing my co-host. Introduce yourself.
ooh, I'm co-host now. I like that. I am apparently the newly named title co-host, the king of the nation, the voice of chaos and all destruction, the enemy of King Quinn. My name is Fox King. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for reminding me that. I, hold on, let me write this down. 'Cause I meant to.
Or Foxy for short. Or Styles, which is my real name.
Where is my wrestler's notes? I want to write this down.
Am I making the lobby or are you?
You are. There you go. I'm just gonna put it right
How
here.
come I should be streaming?
There you go, man. Okay. As soon as it lets me spell it,
WWE 2K 20.
got
This
it.
next game y'all putting out, it better be worth it, cause I'm sick of 2K20's bullshit.
I feel you. But okay, so again, so I need you to go to the stream and look at the title, and that's what we're starting with today.
Oh dear God. Well, I look at the title when it. You wrong.
We're starting off with the most recent news as of Sunday, May the 23rd. Velveteen Dream, along with other people, so we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Has been released. Now, granted, he was released after everybody else, which why we'll get to them later. But Velveteen Dream is finally gone.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. It had to be done.
Yes, it had to be done. So, what I realized about Velvet.
Or
Here's what I realized.
should I do the old black version? Hit the
Nah, nah.
road, Jack. Okay. Let me not. Let me not. That's my
Here's
grandma's spirit possessing me.
here's what I say. What I think, and WWE likes to do this. If something comes out about one of the wrestlers, especially if it's a top guy,
Mm-hmm.
they like to wait to see if it passes over.
Mm-mm.
Um, one person, for example, Matt Riddle. Stuff that came out about him. Now, granted, he's fighting that, and that may or may not be true. But more or less, people almost stop talking about it. You occasionally see it. Like when people get released, you occasionally see the why didn't Matt Riddle get released, something like that. But
Or suspended.
yeah, but you see Velveteen Dream all the time,
Uh,
and his name's always the first person. Sometimes some people don't even know what Matt Riddle did.
shoot, I don't even know.
Um, they said he may have. be an ex, but that's neither confirmed or denied because he's saying
Wait,
that's not
what?
true. He may have a little bit of domestic violence with an ex, which is we don't know. No one knows if that's true or not
Oh yeah,
because
because
according to him, she's a stalker.
oh yeah, because that's hearsay, you know.
Yes. Now I'm not
I
saying
don't,
I'm
I
not
don't
again
think so.
for this.
I don't see him as a domestic abuser or nothing. I don't see, no.
Well, people also then
I know,
think,
like, I know people can get angry, and I know he's a fighter. I don't know him personally, but he doesn't, and I know he's playing a character, kinda, sort of, you know, wrestling. But I don't know. He doesn't cross me that way.
exactly. That's another thing why people are like, "Are you sure?"
Maybe if he was drunk, I don't know, but no, but he don't seem like I don't know. That's on
But
him.
this
I
but
don't
this
know.
but this isn't about Mr. Riddle. At least for now.
Yeah.
Almost didn't make it. This is about, and also
Velveteen.
there's a little bit of a difference between domestic. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
From one king to
Hold on,
another.
Styles. Hold on a second. Willie, you are live on the Undisputed Arguments podcast, so watch what you say.
I was about to invite him to the party, but that's why I called him. Was I was about to call him.
I don't even have Brawlhalla on my game.
Me neither.
Oh, so
We're streaming.
well, it'll be like maybe 2 hours before maybe we'll go over there.
Tell him to join the party.
Willie don't want to join this. He don't even watch wrestling. He got family there. He got family.
He think okay.
So how about Willie? If you're still there in 2 hours, I got you. Now wait. Before you leave, how do you feel about Velveteen Dream finally getting released?
Don't care.
That's why he's not. That's why he's not on this
I see
podcast.
why. I see why not. I see why I'm the co-host now.
Exactly. What?
Smart decision. Anyways, back to what we were saying.
There's a difference between alleged domestic abuse and
Mhm.
proof of child grooming.
Uh.
Like for in Matt Riddle's case, it's a lot of hearsay, whereas in Velveteen Dream's case, there's photos, screenshots, his phone number being leaked, and a video of him with his voice
Doing what?
talking to the girl.
Oh God.
So whereas with
Oh God.
so whereas in someone
Wow.
like a Matt Riddle's case, there's not a lot of evidence. And again, for people who want to cancel us, I'm not saying you need evidence, but evidence helps.
I mean, they paint the picture. They make things clearer. I mean, they connect the dots. How you would think most cases are solved. Well,
Yes,
never mind. I should not. I shouldn't say that.
and
Some are
and
controversial.
you're right. And again for other people, for the women who are gonna bring up like rape cases and stuff like that, I'm on your side when it comes to rape cases. However,
Same.
please have.
Proof.
I'm gonna agree with you regardless, but please have some form of proof.
Dinah. What Medea would say. Dinah. DNA. Something.
Like, yeah, we're meant to agree with you, but
A photo.
unfortunately for women, since a lot of women, lie about that.
Oh, with that being said, also stay safe. Please stay safe. Keep in contact with your friend or someone you can trust, family. Just, 'cause There's crazy motherfuckers out in this world, honestly, truly.
There is, most definitely.
Not trying to scare anybody, but that's how it is.
Yeah, so that's when but that out of the way, there's for this case there's proof, hard evidence. I mean, like I said, it's literally his phone number and a voice recording of him. And like WWE likes to do, they thought, okay, we're gonna wait, we're gonna see if people forget about this, and once they do, they're gonna bring him back like nothing happened. But people did.
And even if they did do that, we know what happened. Oh Lord, we would have ripped him to shirt. Oh God. Can we just talk about how he started to how he just ended? Because
Oh,
wow,
he is.
when
He
he was
will.
in, hold on, let me say, because when he was in Tough Enough, because I watched this season, surprisingly, I was actually rooting for him
Oh,
because he
he will
had
go down.
everything.
He will go down as the biggest what could have happened.
Yep. But I was surprised that he
I
ended
believe.
up making it to WWE anyway. But his character of Velveteen, all the characters he went through, kind of questionable.
Yeah, biggest what if, like biggest what should have happened. He should. I was gonna use the word groomed, and I realized that'd be in terrible taste. He was. I was gonna say it again. He was being made to be a future champion. Like it should have happened. If this didn't happen, he would be champ. But
Uh,
it happened. So, and I'd be surprised if any company picks him up.
oh, oh,
I know. I know for a
I
fact
don't even
AEW ain't gonna.
know.
I know for a fact AEW ain't gonna do it
Nope.
because they.
I don't think Impact gonna do it either.
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't do it. Is the big thing. But with that being said, goodbye, good riddance.
Farewell.
Let the door hit you on the way out.
Please. Matter of fact, I'm sentencing him. We bringing him. We bringing him into the courtroom. What's the sentence? Life. Next case.
Life. Let's say so. You said next case. Next case. Hold on a second. Wait. Don't move. Let me put a list out.
Just
Cause
life
now,
in general. Just life. Just done. Electric chair.
yeah. Actually, you know what? It's very convenient. You said life, because the next topic is about people who don't have life. So Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash. Do you know what match I'm talking about?
Uh, do I?
I'm asking you. Do you know what match I'm talking about?
In Backlash.
Yes.
No life. Uh, no.
You know. Okay, so there's a lumberjack match on Backlash.
Oh, right. Took me a while. Sorry, my bad. The zombies.
The zombies. More. So lumberjack match between Damian Priest and The Miz. Now, I'm not gonna say zombies don't have a place in wrestling, cause they do. I mean, The Undertaker made
Yeah.
life being a zombie. So
He had the undead persona.
yes,
Like, he was in the undead category, so.
exactly. And even now, Abaddon is a mainstay in AEW. Whether you
Hmm.
want to now, whether you want to say she's the most technical of wrestlers, that's up for y'all. But again, I'll say before I say it again, there's no bad wrestler in AEW.
And side note, Sue Young and her undead brides, they're kind of like zombies. They like straggle. Hey, how they walk to the ring?
She's an undead bride.
Yes, literally zombie.
And you can count Rosemary while you're at it.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to bring her up next.
Now, with that being said,
She called herself the Demon Assassin, and Demon deals with that. I'm trying to get you in the ring.
with that being said, having a lumberjack match, first of all, people are not the biggest fan of lumberjack matches in the first place.
Because we all know that there's going to be a big fight happening or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Same old, same old.
But to have it unannounced and then have it be zombie based, like, what was the plan here?
I don't even know. They were trying to promote Army of the Dead,
Yes, they
but
were, and apparently they got $1 million to do it. They got $1 million for that. Now, why it had to be a lumberjack match full of zombies, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there's something else that could have been done for that. Someone on Twitter actually blamed Damian Priest for the match being zombies because he said that's Damian Priest's gimmick, and I was like,
what?
even back when even in the independent scene when he was Punishment Martinez, no, it wasn't. So I don't know. Have you seen the difference between him in independent scene and him in WWE?
I haven't watched his independent wrestling. I didn't even know he was in an independent wrestler. I thought he just like one of the wrestlers who tried out in the Performance Center and got in and finally got called up.
Nah,
I didn't know he was independent.
He is first. Sorry, he's 38 or 36.
Damien?
Yes, he's old.
You don't look it.
He's a former Ring of Honor.
Him and Shayna got the same thing, I swear.
He's a former Ring of Honor TV champion.
You know I don't watch much of Ring of Honor.
Well, no, that's just what I see. That's the first thing I see when I popped up. He's had a match with Adam Page. Well, I'm just doing a quick. He's had a match with Tomohiro Ishii. Wow. I need to go back and look at. I need to go look at that match.
Question mark.
You don't watch New Japan. I told you need to watch New Japan. Because we're gonna talk about New Japan in a minute. But segueing from the okay, we didn't even talk about zombies.
Wait.
Here's the stupid thing about the zombies. I was gonna talk while you fixing that. They had zombies as lumberjacks.
I was grabbing a snack.
Why? Logically speaking, why were the zombies not getting in the ring? Because they're undead. They should not know how to follow rules. Second, why do we have to have a full fight scene of the two enemies joining together to fight them? Oh, he's also had a match with Cody. That's interesting.
Oh shoot, I was supposed to be making another Bobby. My bad.
So
See, look, if it was okay, let me say this: if King Quinn and Fox King were real, and they were in this type of real match, like if we were in this type of match, if it was me, I'll be trying to push you into the zombies.
Well, yes, exactly. Also, we have.
Or I'll be running away from the zombies. Like this should have been like a coffin match or whatever. That would have made more sense.
What's crazy is we have our own zombie. I think we have our own zombie-like creatures as well.
I think he was in there. He left us.
Okay, we have multiple zombie-like creatures then.
I think Zombie Ruff was in there.
He might have been
He
there
was
too.
there. He was there.
He might have been there.
And so he lied.
So basically, they do all that. Damian, I almost call him Punch Martinez because I'm looking at this. Damian Priest wins the match, and then Miz gets eaten alive.
Kayfabe.
See, you would think kayfabe. However, that actually worked out to WWE's favor. Because if they would have brought him back after him being eaten alive, that would have just been the dumbest shit ever. If you remember on Twitter, I said y'all showed him getting eaten alive, run with it. If you're gonna do something like that, you have to go all the way. I think that's WWE's problem. They don't like going all the way with things.
Not the rush.
Yes. Like John Morrison shouldn't have been back either. But they just had him come back.
And now his wife is in NXT.
Yes, his wife is in NXT.
Speaking of which, we never talked about her.
There's nothing to talk about her yet.
The new name. I don't like the new name. I'm just gonna say that.
Hey, she came up with that name.
Oh, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. It's beautiful.
That's why I gotta follow look at these wrestlers' Twitters. She came up with her name.
No. It's not. No. It's like. I guess it's just me trying to get used to calling her that because I miss Taya. I like how Taya Valkyrie sounded. It was like. It just sounds more impressive, Taya Valkyrie.
It does.
But it's a new character, so
You're right.
I won't judge the book by its cover.
We will not. Now, to backtrack for a second, the reason why I'm actually a good thing for WWE, which is it's also kind of a good and a bad thing. So the good thing because they get to keep kayfabe and keep Miz off TV. The bad thing is he's off TV because he got hurt during that match.
Oh, that's the real reason.
Yeah, so about halfway through the match, Priest went for some type of kick, and he landed on Miz's knee. When he did that, I think the report says Miz tore his ACL.
Ooh.
Which, shout out to Miz, that's his first injury, and he's been wrestling for 15 years.
That's impressive.
And also, props to Miz, he finished the match. That happened. That he got injured because everyone saw when he landed on his knee. That happened halfway through the match. He finished the match, fought the zombies, got back in the ring, hit the lights, which most people you need 2 legs to be able to swing yourself that way. Shout out to Miz.
Adrenaline is something.
We've seen Miz come a long way. From real life on MTV to Tough Enough to ECW with a tag team with John Morrison
To his rookie days.
And we almost forgot about his
WWE champion.
No, we forgot when he was general manager. When he was general manager of SmackDown.
He was?
Yeah, when he first came in, he was general manager of SmackDown.
What else did he do?
The United States Championship run. The time he basically held that title hostage when he was teaming with Big Show.
Yeah.
Miz is you can argue that he's one of the best Intercontinental champions of all time.
He is.
You can argue he's one of the greatest. Every time he holds that title, it means something.
2-time WWE champion, even though the second reign was short, but we're not going to get into that.
We will. I don't believe that second reign was his fault. He was put in a very bad position.
Mhm.
But yeah, shout out Miz. Shout out.
And
Give Miz his foot. Give Miz. and he's basically the face of WWE when they need to send somebody out for a movie shoot or something like that, they send Miz.
And to having his own reality show, which is not half that, which it really is funny to watch.
I've only seen a few clips of it.
It's really funny.
Only a few clips. Never. Someone else just join your lobby.
They're not there.
Yeah, because someone else had joined it. There you go. Now
Oh.
I'm getting in it.
Oh, I just exited it. Are you still in?
Nope.
My bad.
Okay, so why isn't that up? We'll go on to the next topic. Ricochet got into a little bit of heat on Twitter. So I believe WWE on Fox, they put out a tweet asking fans who's the best high flyer in WWE.
Uh-oh.
And in all honesty, by far it's Ricochet. The best high flyer in WWE is Ricochet. Well, right now. Actually, no, all the time. Best high flyer in WWE by far is Ricochet. Let's not get it twisted. Where the issue lies is I think he said it was himself. Someone disagreed with him, and then someone brought up Io Shirai.
Oh, I remember.
Now he deleted the tweet, but I think I remember seeing the tweet. He said something along the lines of, "Io Shirai is a great wrestler." Well, she is. Io Shirai is a great wrestler. She's my favorite in she's my favorite in NXT right now. My favorite female wrestler in NXT.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he also said everything Io Shirai can do, Ricochet can do, and there's nothing he can do that Io Shirai can do.
What?
Yeah, he's a real life. He's a little arrogant, but when you can back in the day before he came to WWE, he was. You remember in War Games when he did the double backflip off the cage?
Yes, that's what I can think of. That's what came to mind.
He used to be able to do that off the top rope easily. That was about 5 years ago. He could do that off top rope. There's clips of him doing it. You know it's old because he has hair in those clips, but he could do that.
I've seen some of his clips as Prince Puma.
Yeah, that too, Prince Puma. So when people like me say he's the best high flyer, that's not a punchline. He is the best high flyer. But people are upset because Io Shirai is everyone's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say something like that, people automatically assume he meant it in a sexist way.
Oh God.
Yeah, because he's a male and she's a female. Also, he did not mean it in a sexist way. In fact, he wasn't lying. As much as I love Io Shirai, people forget. You know what's crazy? Here's what's crazy. A week before this, people were saying Ricochet needs to be showcased more because he's one of the best wrestlers on the roster.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing a lot too.
So what he does is he says what everyone else is saying about him, and now all of a sudden he's misogynistic, and now all of a sudden he's a bad wrestler, and I'm like,
Comes to show, fans will flip on a dime.
Here's when I saw this. Here's when I saw that's actually crazy. Someone posted the clip of Io Shirai doing her moonsault off
Yeah.
the cage, saying Ricochet could never. Now, I want you to stop for a second.
Ricochet did.
Yeah,
What
like
do you mean he could never?
people.
He already did.
You know what's crazy? There's people liking that tweet saying, "Yeah, you're right. Ricochet is overrated." And there are people with common sense like, he did this 2 years ago. He did a double moonsault 2 years ago.
I would have posted the gif of him doing it right then and there.
People were doing that. That's why. Once I saw that, all credibility about that argument flew out the window. Because now I'm just like, it's okay to like Io. It's
that
okay.
wasn't even an argument. That was just... Oh god, I don't even know what it was.
It's okay to like Io Shirai. I've said I'm a fan of Io. I always just start off by saying Io Shirai is my favorite female wrestler in WWE right now. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry to people who didn't see him versus Will Ospreay, or him in independent scene as is, or him as Prince Puma. But Ricochet's that guy. The only reason he doesn't get over in WWE is because, one, Vince doesn't like shorter people, and he's not the best talker. That's it. He has the look. It's just that he's, hold on a second, don't move. He is, how tall is Ricochet? He's 5'9". That's it.
Not bad.
It's not.
That's average height, I think.
And you know what's worse? You know what's worse? He's only 32.
Oh, he's young.
He's only 32. People, I don't think y'all heard me. Ricochet is 32 years old. Ricochet is in his prime.
WWE, watch what you're doing.
He's in his prime years of wrestling right now. That is crazy. Also, his real name is Trevor Mann, which is, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know his real name was Trevor.
Which is also interesting. He's only 32. He's born in 1988.
Okay, what is with this chick? Did you put her damage up too high?
No.
You must have buffed up something with her because
I haven't done a thing with her. But here's a good segue from Ricochet to one of his greatest rivals and the match that angered a lot of people. From Ricochet to Will Ospreay. Your current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, who you held the title for, I believe, 2 months.
Keep cutting in and out.
I'm cutting out?
No, it's because of my headphones. I don't know what they're doing. You're good now, but...
So your current
keep going.
Your current IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Will Ospreay. What do you know about Will Ospreay?
Not a thing.
You should.
Heard of the name. But...
So, Will Ospreay... If we say Ricochet is one of the best high flyers in the game right now, Will Ospreay is as good, if not better, than he is. And what's crazy about Will Ospreay is Will Ospreay changed his style to be more mat based to prove to people that he's more than just a flippy wrestler. Because people said, "Oh, all you do is flips." He said, "All right, bet," and changed his style up to prove them wrong. Like, I can wrestle too. Imagine that stuff. Imagine saying, "Oh, I can do more than flips, and I'm gonna mat wrestle you." Why? Because I can. For no reason, because he can't. Well, either way, he became IWGP Heavyweight Champion, was the championship in New Japan. And he now has to relinquish the title because he injured his neck.
Ooh.
Yeah, neck injuries. I don't know if it's the same neck injury that Edge or Daniel Bryan had. But yeah. And now he has to relinquish the title. So, and New Japan's already in a state of panic because they've had an outbreak of COVID over there.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I can't say that on YouTube. We don't make money off this anyway. They've had an outbreak over there, and now their main champ has come down with an injury. Their Intercontinental champ, they no longer have the Intercontinental title over there, and you sir know who their U.S. champ is.
John Moxley.
Yes. So I believe, besides their Super, I don't know if there's a Super Junior title. Let me look.
Hold on, how long when did he win it back?
Who win it back?
John.
He's had it since before the pandemic.
Oh, so he never lost it to Kenta?
No.
Oh.
He just defended it last week.
I know.
Yeah,
I thought Kenta won it from him and he got it back.
Nah.
So Kenta never won it from him.
No, he didn't.
Okay. That makes sense now.
For example, let me see if I can find how long he's had it for. John Moxley won that title in January 4th, 2020.
That is so weird. When it comes to the U.S. titles, he holds them on for a year.
Oh, and here's a fun fact. Do you want to know who he beat? Who he beat for that title?
Ooh.
Do you know? Oh, you don't know? He beat Lance Archer. in a Texas death match.
Are you gonna surprise me, or are you gonna tell me who you picking?
No, I never tell you who I pick. So here's the thing. John Moxley has had 2 title reigns. He first won it June 5th, 2019, when he beat Juice Robinson. Then he vacated it in October, which was around the time he debuted in AEW. Well, that's not what time he won. Yeah, I think he vacated when he went to AEW. Lance Archer won it, and then he came back and beat him for it. So he's currently held that title for 501 days and running. Also notable people who have held this title since I got it up here. The original champion is Kenny Omega, who lost it to Jay White, who lost it to Juice Robinson, who lost it to Cody, who lost it back to Juice Robinson, who then lost it to John Moxley. So it's kind of ironic that the first IWGP United States champion is a Canadian, but we're not gonna talk about that. Considering he beat someone who's Japanese, so I don't know why it's called the U.S. title in the first place. But anyway, oh shit, I crashed.